Hello. Oh my goodness. How are you? I'm having a snack. I just dropped my glue on the floor. Great day so far. Now I have to go get my glue. Oh, I can't reach. Crap. Hold on. I don't need help, Willow. Beans? No, they're cashews. Hold on. Where am I? There I am. These are milk chocolate salted caramel flavored cashews. No beans. These are on my desk because they're with the drink doilies. Ooh. From our Thanksgiving lunch, and I thought they were cute, so I took them all off the table. No, they're just sitting here on my desk. Red beans was a new snack. No. My mother would eat red beans and rice as a snack. Not for me, thanks. Okay, I found a couple of, yeah. That's how my evening is going. I found a couple of layouts to do for the book. Workbook. And you know what? I don't know where the book is. I cleaned my room this weekend. Or last weekend. I cleaned off my desk and I did not find the book. I have all of the stuff that goes with the book. But I don't have the book. I don't know where I stuck it. I had to have put it somewhere, right? It's not in the box where it belongs. I mean, I don't know how I misplace things. Like a big old book. And I just dropped my bin of lace all over the floor. It's a great day. I'm sure it's somewhere safe you will remember. Never. You forgot the word never. We'll never remember. I'll just come across it one day. Oh yeah, that's that book I was working on. I have no clue where it is. I will find it at some point. I kind of wanted to see the pages we did first, so I remember what papers we already used. Oh, I see it! Yay! It was in a bin of stamps and stuff. Stamps and stuff. You knew it. You're the smartest. All right. Here we are. We haven't gotten very far. But I am very happy with this little tree. I do like this tree. So I'm going to put those pictures of those trees. I got to open it on my desktop so I can see it because that's too small. Ooh, and there are doilies. There are doilies on it, but they're... Can I do white doilies instead of the green doilies? Or it has gold doilies. I don't have any of those. I'm going to do these white doilies. Can I make this bigger? This is what I'm looking at. So I'm thinking of just cutting out, I don't know about all these flowers and stuff and the perfect tree. We'll find something else for that. But I'm thinking these trees in the background with just the paper that we're using, right? And I have the little glittery crap we can put in the background. That's fine. I need a good star. and some little ribbons for little packages. But I think I can do similar to this. I think it'll be good. No, I can't get this thing to stop being giant. Shrink. Shrink. Shrinky dink. Shrinky dinky doo. There we go. Hi, Thunder. Smooches, Jay Parrish. How are you guys doing? Hope everyone's having a good week. I'm here. Actually, I've been having a fine day. My day was fine until I got home, and then things went haywire. I had no problem before then. Then things went crazy. Have to find me. I'm also here. I said hi. I hope you're having a good week. You're still sick, feeling blah. Ugh, I'm sorry. That stinks. Stinks, stinks, stinks. Okay, what am I doing? I gotta get papers. Do pretty white papers. Oh, how you feel and stuff? You're just here? Look at that. I was having a perfectly fine day until I got home, walked up the stairs in the garage, and my hip decided not to work. Just one hip. Just said, nah. And now it hurts. Yeah, it's because I'm old. It's just because I'm old. Things don't work anymore. I'm gonna make sure my pages fit before we start adding tons of crap to them. Week was meh. Small dog drank a half cup of cappuccino. Oh no. Was hyper then sick all day. Tried to steal it again today. She did not learn her lesson. It was tasty. It was so tasty. Hello there, Fex. I overdid the walking today. Came home and crashed hard. I'm okay now. Oh man. Ooh. That sounded bad. What the heck? Hold on. That was scary. That was scary. Right? don't know what that was. I don't think it's me. I tried fixing it because it didn't work at all last week. Oh, I don't know about that. Hi, Allie. Thanks for the lurk. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's going to be an interesting stream, I bet. I bet. You know what? They have green on the back, not white. Darn it. We already did a green though. Well, I'm just going to make it and I can move it around in the book. Right? Right. You know what? I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to leave it because I don't want those greens back to back. Find something else. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, is this... This is really thin paper, but I want this green, and I don't have it in a cardstock. So I'm going to use it. And I'll put the white on top, and then the white will be sturdy, because the green is not. Yes. That's what we're going to do. Because I want the darker green. Ooh, I might be extra whiny tonight because I'm kind of struggling with my back right now. Because my hip has been crazy and my back has decided to join it. It really kind of sucks to be old. Alright, let's see how we like that. I like it. I like it. So Thunder, you said you overdid your walk. Do you walk a lot every day? Sounds like you're due for a massage. You know what? I probably am. Except, I don't... Okay, this is terrible to say as a massage therapist, but I don't like people massaging me. I don't like it. They suck. I have not found a massage therapist who will massage the way I want to receive a massage. Got my lights. As a mechanic, it's like someone else working on my car. I get it. I absolutely hate going to classes where you have to trade. I have had a couple of classes where I liked the people I was with, and we have kept in touch, but it's really rare. Probably the opposite. I don't walk enough, but I have other things going on which don't help my case. Yeah, I get that. I don't like strangers touching me. Me either. But when I want rubbed, I want deep, hard massage, like really get in there. And I'm the opposite. I don't want deep and hard, and I don't want light and fluffy. I need a 3 of 5. Maybe 2.5 of 5. Same, I'm a no touchy. For some reason, a lot of massage therapists still believe in the like, gotta hurt to feel good. And that's been proven to not be true. But they still want to do it because that's how they learned, and they don't unlearn. A lot of people don't unlearn and they don't update their knowledge. So they still do stuff like that, and then they still teach people that you need it. And you don't. If you like it, fine. But there are people who are like, I don't really like it, but I know I need it. And you don't. We do have an ad break coming up in about 30 seconds. Sorry. I did snooze it, but I sublux easy, so I'm always afraid of injuries. Yep, that's a problem. Hello, Deadpool. Thanks for coming in. That sounded fine. Fex's alerts were having a stroke earlier. Why won't this one go in? I guess this is the one I'm working on because it won't go into the thing. I should probably figure out why it won't go into the thing, but instead, I'm going to ignore it and work on the page. Because. Alright, so I have to do math. There is an ad starting. I'm sorry. I'll be here trying to math I'll see you when you get back. I'll just be mathing. You won't be missing much. I think I'm going to do 4x4s. Or for the right page. I'm working on the right page, which has 2 small photo frames and a bunch of trees. They look like they're probably 4x4s on that 12x12 page, but if I do 4x4s here, it's going to be like massive. So I think I'm going to do 3x3 photo mats. I'm going to cut 3x3s and see what they look like. I think I'm going to do this dark green again. Where did this come from? What did I do? What did I do? Did I cut 2 different colors? Yeah. I did 2 different colors. Thank you, SiriBot. Well, damn. Is anyone going to notice? Can you tell? Can you tell I did 2 different colors? Maybe I did it on purpose. I think I did it on purpose. Yes. Let's go with that. Then I'm going to put the lighter green. I have to make sure I put the photo mats on the right page though, because I'm going to use these for their photo mats. Do I want to mismatch them on purpose and put the lighter one on the page with the darker background? And the darker one on the lighter background? I think I might do that. That'll look more intentional, right? Yes, thank you. Totally meant to do it. So purposeful. Alright, this is 3.5 by 3.5, and then the actual photo mat's going to be 3. Three by 3. Nope, one of these is smaller. One of these things is not like the other. Here's Target. Okay. They do take up a lot of space though. What? There was a sub? I didn't see that. Thanks for resubbing, Allie. I did not see that. I'm sorry.
I can't believe this.
Aw, thank you. I think I'm going to make these a little bit. Will there be room for the tree? No, there's not. That's the problem. So I can either do one. I could do 2.5 by 2.5 photos. It's really small, but it's a small album. Let's go a little smaller. Oh, where's my ruler? If I did 2.5 by 2.5 photos, that will put it to here, and then I can put a tree here. That would work. It's just small photos. Cut your shit down. Actually, the mats would be bigger though. I'm gonna do 275 for the mats instead of full 3. And I'll just have a thin mat. Then I have to remember to do a thin mat on the other side too. It's tiny. Tiny photos. I can scooch them over. There's stuff on the bottom, isn't there? Yeah, there's stuff on the bottom. Okay. They need to be up a little bit. Up, 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 boom. All right. So I'm going to do tiny 2.5 by 2.5. Like wallet size photos or something. The photos aren't the feature here anyway, the trees are. Priorities. There. Oh, darn. I do have the removable tape stuff, right? Yes. Good place for those tiny school photos. Do they still do that? I'm not sure that they do. Jess, do they still do tiny school photos? My kid never gives me them for the grandkids, so I don't know. Yes, they do. Awesome. tape kind of sucks. Alright, these are going here, but I'm not gluing them down yet because I still got to figure some things out. The little picks are fun to make into Christmas ornaments. I remember doing that a few times. Alright, I need to find a few decorative strips to put on the bottom. And then I can start making trees. Yes. I think we had picture ornaments when I was a kid too. Ah, so cute. They're fun. My mother was never crafty, so she didn't make anything like that. Let's see if we have any strips of stuff already in here. That will get used. Almost. Ooh, that's a good one. I think I have some of this in my scraps though. I'll look for that. Let's see what we have. I don't have any scraps of this one. I think I need 3, but one of them is like a solid color. No, not really solid, but I think that one in the middle could be solid. We'll see. We'll see. Hi, Upcycly. Thanks for the check-in and lurk. I think I am going to put a solid green banner in the middle because this is a very green page, right? Well, the trees aren't going to all be green though. The trees will be different colors. Why do I have to sneeze? I think I'm going to do this little row of trees. And the fa la 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 las and a green in the middle. Yes, I think I like that. Let's see what it looks like on the page. Trees. The trees because we're doing all the trees. Trees. And the fa-la-las. Fa-la-las. Well, that could have been straighter. It's okay. It'll be okay. These are not going all the way to the edge. And that reference photo has it going over the edge and onto the next page, but we can't do that in this book. So we're not gonna. I'm gonna put one there and one here. Probably the lighter green in the middle to match that background that we didn't do right. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you being here. We're gonna do that. These might have to move up a little bit more. And then these. These are gonna go all the way to the edge. Yes, I think. Oh yes, because they have them going all the way over, and they're not gonna go all the way over. They're just gonna go to here. Here, and then I'll cut them at different lengths. Where's my pencil? I'm gonna cut this one here. And this one here. Maybe a little shorter. Over there. Somewhere over there. Birds are spicy. Sorry. Couldn't identify that loud noise. It was you cutting strips. Took me a minute. Sorry. My cutter is too big, and it's over there. The birds are like super noisy if anyone's doing anything with audio. If we're trying to record things, be live, talk on the phone, anything. They know it, and they get super loud. I'm trying to fold just the end of this in half so I can cut it nicely. They just want to participate. No, that's not going to cut nicely. It's not that loud, I was just confused. Shoop, shoop. That's my noise. Shoop, shoop. That didn't work. They're so spicy. Okay. These guys keep moving. Maybe I should use the temporary tape to hold them down. Look at me using my big brain. I have to take credit when I use my brain because Smooches is usually the one with all the brains. She's usually ruling what I do. Because I'm floundering. I don't know what I'm doing. And Smooches has solutions. Yes. I fix things. I can't help myself. I like it. I like it. What did I do with that? Oh, those doilies. My doily might be too big. But I can cut it down. I think I'm keeping it white. They have like the off-white goldy looking vintage or goldy. I don't know what color that is. But I don't have one that color, so we're doing white. I'm just gonna put it right there for now. It'll probably get cut down. But I'm happy with these, and these are in the back, so I'm gonna glue them down. I'm really trying hard to get through projects that I have started because I keep finding new things I want to do. I keep finding new projects I want to do. And I'm trying very hard not to because I have a whole stack of things that aren't done yet. I didn't get over to my booth this week. I was trying hard to, but they were closed last weekend, which I don't blame them for because it was last weekend. It was like just a snowed out weekend. Not worth it. So they stayed closed, and they were closed on Monday and on Tuesday because that's their winter hours. They're just closed on Monday and Tuesday. So I tried to get there yesterday, but I wasn't able to get there before they closed because of work. That was fine. So I'll get there Saturday. Did have some finished things to put in there. So I will go do that. Sit, stay. Oh, that's not what I want. This is what I wanted. Oop. That is what I wanted, yes. Okay. So, here we are so far. We haven't gotten very far, and it's almost 8 o'clock already. I don't think we're getting both of these pages done. It's okay. Then we're going to start the trees. I have to figure out what papers I'm going to use for the trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 6 papers. I don't know if I like enough of these papers to do 6 of them. But I could do a couple as plain. Yes, I could do a couple as plain and just kind of emboss them or something. That would work. I can emboss them with a pretty design, which I will do offline because I have to find all my embossing folders. Hello, Spastic Tiger. I love your paper crafting. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you too. I appreciate you being here. Well, that's a cute one. We're going to make a tree out of that for sure. And maybe this one. That would be a cute tree, right? Maybe that one too. Okay, maybe I don't have to do that. Maybe there's cute enough paper. Oh, I could do one out of this paper and this paper. Not that one. Oh, trees out of trees. That's kind of my 6 right there, right? I needed 6. I did need 6. I mean, they're kind of all red though, except that one. I should do one out of this. This is really cute. Okay, where are we? I lost my page. Here we are. You're gonna be all just a lot of red ones. There's a lot of red trees. All right, I think we're gonna narrow this down and we're gonna use a couple of greens. And I'll run the green through. I'll find a pretty embossing folder to run the green through. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll do these 2 greens. Are these 2 greens good together? Or the darker one in this? I think I want 2 of these. I like these 2 together better. Yeah. No. These. That really isn't as gray as it looks like. It looks really gray on the screen, but it's not. I think that's what I'm going to do. But before I put them down, I'm going to find an embossing folder. Yes. Do I want a knit tree or the tree tree? And then I want that guy. That guy. And I really want this one too. The tree tree, thank you. And I want this one to be the one that's out here, I think. Because it's got the cute pattern. Or the tree tree out here. Or an embossed tree out there. Oh my god! If I like emboss this one really pretty and then put some glitter on it. I have to find my embossing folders now. Okay. big brain has ideas. Okay, let's find a pretty embossing folder. That one would be pretty. Or this one. Can you see this one? I kind of like that one. It's like old wallpaper. I don't know what that is. That looks like flowers. Digging, digging, digging. Polka dots. No. No. What is this? This one's dark. I can't see it. Ooh, that's pretty. But that is like a really big image. And it's a small tree. I don't think that'll work. That's pretty much what I got. I don't think that one. I think this is poinsettias or something. Some kind of flowers I can't really see. I think I'm going to do this one because it'll just look like swirls, right? Maybe. I don't know. Oh. Thank you for the follow. I actually have not embossed with this little machine, so I'm gonna try it out. If I can find the plates. Oh, there's another ad starting. Sorry, didn't see it. Is that gonna fit? Ooh, I don't know if it'll fit. I'm gonna try. I don't know how many shims I need for this. Let's see. Die embossing. I don't want to die emboss. I want to emboss. See if it works. Yes, that worked. Can you see it? I could have done it a little. Could have been a little thicker, but I think it'll work. I mean, a little. My sandwich could have been a little thicker, so it would have embossed a little deeper, but I think it'll be okay. Ah! Don't mind me. chaos and disaster. I just whacked myself in the hand. Ow. I have a divot. I have a new dip. Dip. Just whacked myself with headphones. Okay, now I need a triangle. Battle scars. I have so many of those. All right. It's gonna be just about here. Here. Cut those edges off so I'm not counting those because they didn't emboss very well. I want here. Here. Let's see. Shoop shoop. Oh, it's a crooked tree. I could have made him a little taller, but my piece wasn't tall enough. Maybe I'll get a bigger. I think I'm going to do him again. Is that the right one? No. Oh, but I kind of like this color better. Oh wait, is that the same color? Never mind. Now I have too much stuff. I do have birds and they're like super noisy today. I have 2 parakeets. I know, they're making themselves known. They have things to say. We have a mostly white parakeet with a little bit of blue and one who's mostly blue with a little bit of white. Yeah, I was saying earlier, they like to make noise anytime. If someone's on the phone or doing anything, trying to be online. Anything with audio, the birds get noisy. And they are not in the room with me, although they sound like it. They're like 2 rooms away. But there are no doors. It is open. But they're not close to me. Oh, look at that. The metal shim, it did it better. That's pretty. I like it. And I can make it bigger. I don't know if they just hear us talking and want to talk too, but yeah. Noisy, noisy birds. Let's see. Now we're going to go here. And I think I want to go all the way out to here. Then I'll just go in the center, right? Happens to be just about 3 inches. Perfect. When I was recording a lot of, I do guided meditations. I haven't recorded any in a while, but when I do, I have to go upstairs and close like 3 doors. 2 doors really, to try to not get the birds on my recordings. Obstacles. I'd really like to do some gold leaf on here, but I have gold wax too. Some gold wax on some of the embossed parts would look really pretty, except gold wax really smells. Let's play around with some gold leaf. For buns. I just gotta unbury it. We used to cover our rib cages to get them to be quiet. Yeah, well, sometimes Amusity is working on stuff during the day and he won't turn the light on in the room they're in. They're in our dining room. So, and there are windows in there, so they do get some light. But he leaves the light off on all days, so they don't get as much light as they should. And then they're a little more quiet. Ooh, or silver. Silver bells. Should we do silver or gold? I think gold might look better with this paper, right? This green. I think if it was the lighter green, I would use the silver. I think I want to do the gold. Not the stickles. My mom had like 10 birds when I was little. My job was to cover them at bedtime. Aww. I'm just putting little bits of glue randomly on here because these flakes will only stick where there's glue. I should put a paper underneath. It's probably not a good idea. Hello. This is gonna make a mess. But at least it's not glitter. Amusity can't yell at me. It's not glitter. I love you too. That's really sparse. Maybe a little bit more. I used to do a lot of card making. I just haven't lately. Not for any particular reason. I just haven't. Oops. Do you do a lot of card making? I used to do them and sell them, but they're really hard to sell. I mean, they're hard to sell for a decent price. There we go. Because people don't understand their worth. And I do mostly sell what I make or I give it away. It comes in waves. I want to sell, but yeah, it seems hard. They're I mean, if you're okay with selling for less than they're worth, then they're worth it if you want to sell. But a lot of people just make them. There's like so many card groups on like Facebook and stuff, probably elsewhere, but I'm old, so I'm on Facebook. Um, there are card making groups where you just swap. Just make them to swap, and that's a lot of fun. I've done that. And, or if you just don't mind what they sell for. But I don't want to keep stuff. I like to make stuff because I want to make it. And I just kind of sell randomly. and making stuff that's not going to sell is kind of like, then I just know I have to store it and I don't want to. So I'd rather, and I rent a booth in a little store by me now. So I'd prefer to spend time making things that I want to make that I know will sell. Or at least will sell better, I guess. I don't know. It's not all about selling for me, but I also don't want to keep it. So I give things away. I donate things. My mom is in an assisted living, so I have made cards and given it to her to give out to people there. I need my wipies. I have gold foil stuck on my fingers now. I foiled myself. Foiled again. Should have just done the stickles. Okay. Here we go. Now we need some different sizes. Where did all my paper go? Oh, a stack of paper that I wanted to use. Lost it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going with these. I think we're going with these. I can't make them as big as the ones in the picture because my page isn't that big. I think this one is gonna be here. Oh, I gotta cut that piece off. I can't use it to measure. Okay. It's gonna be here to about here. Almost as big as that one. But I want it kind of... Well, it's kind of a skinny base, right? Like there. About there. It's my middle. That would make way too much sense. Just... I don't know that you can really tell what he is. Might use this side because you can't really tell that it's packages. And that's disappointing. I don't know that this one's going to make sense either because you won't be able to see the stars or the stars, the flakes. Just thinking of abandoning this paper. It's alright, we just change it up, right? No, I don't want the two plaids next to each other. One of them will go over here. And I will cut these down so they're not so bulky behind the mats. do the trees. Tree. We'll see how the tree looks. Oh, the trees are cute. Let's emboss another one. Another one. Maybe we don't need all 6 because we have a smaller thing. Well, we'll see how the 5 look. There's got to be some other paper we can use for a 6th. It did. I'm rethinking which one should be over here. I can't see the line I just made to line it up. I love the fact that every month, Gigi, you make a theme item and it's wonderful. Aw, thank you. I try. I think this Christmas album is going to be a forever thing. There's an awful lot of pages in here. I think this one's going to be taller. No! Shh! Shh! It is not snowing right now. It has snowed enough. It will snow again on Sunday, so come out. Yes, there is plenty of snow. It is still out there. It's going to be out there for a while. I will package it up and with some dry ice and happily send it to you. Come out this weekend because it's gonna snow again. All right. I think I like this one better because it's showed up more. But I'm not getting out that. We're gonna do stickles. I think we're gonna do silver. Sure. We have lots of space. He can sleep with the dogs. I think I'm gonna do silver on this one. He has to cook us some good food though. That's the price. Look, I like it. When it snowed out here, I went playing in the snow every night and just chill. Nice. When I lived in Louisiana, I was always happy when it snowed, but we didn't get real snow down there. It was just like ice storms. But they called it snow. We didn't know the difference. So we thought it snowed. Okay. It's on my paper. We're going to turn that around. Okay, I think I'm liking these. I think I'm going to start gluing. It's so nice. I jumped off the roof nonstop and just chilled on the roof. Oh my god. You weren't cold? This is wet. I can't stick my finger in it. I wouldn't mind the snow so much if I didn't have to drive, because driving in it sucks. And so if I didn't have to drive, it wouldn't be so bad. But I drive a lot. The Chris Kindle Market is open, nothing like having hot chocolate and watching the snowfall in the city. Except watching the snowfall from my couch. That's better. I messed up where everything was. Well, this one was going to be in the back, so it's okay. It's okay. You're just going to go down there somewhere. We'll just end up wherever. Everything shuts down if it snows here. We don't have equipment to clear all the roads. That's how it was in Louisiana too. Like the whole place just shut down. If I have to go downtown, might as well enjoy it. That's true. I will give you that. I had to go downtown for all of April, all my work days in April, because I started a new job and their orientation and training and everything was downtown. And that was plenty. Don't need that again. Before it snowed, they cleaned out all the bread, milk, and beer. Don't forget the beer. I need to put my little pin in here. Well, we have an ad break starting again in a little bit, and we're actually going to be writing out in about 20 minutes. But if anyone has anything to put in Discord, we can look there first. Nothing yet, but soon-ish. We've been finishing a lot lately. Nice. That always feels good. I was not very busy at work today, and I got so many things like accomplished, not craft-wise, but just things, phone calls to make and stuff like that. I was very happy. Ooh, I smooshed. Darn it. Smooshed. Crap, there's glitter on my hands. Don't tell him, City. It's more like glitter glue. It's not really glitter, so it's not going to get everywhere. It's just on me. I'm only going to glue down half of this so the picture can go behind it. I can't really push it down though because it's not dry. And I need to find the dots for the background. Gotta search. Willow, thank you. Thank you, Willow. Oh, ow. That was my hip. Glitter and Carvents is my favorite prank. Oh my god. That's awful. I want to see it. Just someone else, right? Okay, I'm not finding what I'm looking for, so I have to keep searching for that. But I did find these. I need a little something to pour them into. Ah! Oh, my peach jar. Isn't it? It is a good jar. Oops. These are flying all over. Just when I think there's enough, more fall off. There's no gold in here. I need a gold. I need like a big gold to put on top of the tree. I think we're just gonna have a silver star. That works. One big silver one and then different colors in the background. The reds and clear and green. Yeah, I have one of those somewhere. I should probably find it right about now. I want the little tiny ones. Those aren't small. I'm trying to pick out small ones. Too many sizes. All right, let's go with what we have. I don't really want all these big ones though. Now the birds are quiet. Okay. I do want this one on that tree. Ah! I know, find the picker-upper thing and that won't be a problem. I know, I know. The reference we have has stuff there, another element there that I'm not doing right now. I might come back to it as I do the other page and stick another element on here, but for now, I'm okay without it. I kind of like the page like this. Just trying to stick these randomly. I would do it just wherever they land, except they're sticking to my fingers, so that doesn't work. But I do like some on this tree. Right there. Uh-oh. Lost it. I probably have too many out here. I don't think I'm going to stick all of these down because I don't want it to be overwhelming. Maybe that's enough. Okay, that one is determined to be stuck on there. Alright, that's our page for now. I gotta clean it up a little bit because I have bits of glue. This is up so a little photo can slide under there. Yeah, that's still not completely dry, so I'm not gonna put it back. I'm not gonna put it in its sleeve where it belongs because I can still pick the silver up. Pretty. I like it. I don't know that it needs another element like that one. That one has like a big flower there. I think that might be a little much for this page because it's so small. So I think I'm going to leave it like this. I'll definitely leave it like this for now. And then when I do the matching page, I'll see if there's something that will tie the two of them together. That would work well. I'm going to see who we can raid out to. Who's out? Who's on? I do plan to be back on Tuesday. No, Saturday. Saturday, yes. I do not know yet what I'll be working on, but I plan to be on Saturday. 7 to 9 Central. I will be here. And I still have like multiple things to work on. I still have this book. This journal still needs to be decorated. And I have a couple of, oh, I never turned the avatars on. Bummer. I have a couple of Christmas themed journals too that have nothing on the inside. They need some guts. So I'll probably be working on one of those two things. Or we'll work on the opposite page of this. We'll see. I don't know. But I appreciate you all being here. I think we're going to go look at Lovey Bunny. She is knitting something. Thank you, Deadpool. Thanks for being here. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me. And chatting and lurking and the redeems and the new follows and the sub and everything else. I appreciate you all. Let's go hang out with Miss Lovey Bunny. And I hope to see you Tuesday or next Thursday. Have a great rest of your week. And have a good night. Love you. Bye.